Hello, today I'm going to show you how to hack Facebook's Messenger Basketball FRVR. As you can see, I already have a edited high score. Let's just take a look at what the game actually is. It's a simple game. You just swipe the basketball up and try to make it in the basket, and once you miss, the game's over. So let me show you how you can edit the coin values in your high score. So you can beat your hack friends or unlock some of these skins they have for the basketballs. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing you're going to need is a program called Fiddler. So go ahead and Google that, click download Fiddler, and it'll take you to their download page. Go ahead and fill out the necessary information. Don't forget to click the I accept checkbox, and once you've done that, we're going to begin downloading. So I already have it downloaded, so I'm just going to install it. I agree, install. And now that we have it installed, we're going to go ahead and open it up. And basically, Fiddler is just a web debugging tool. It's used for inspecting packets and editing those packets. And as you can see on the left hand side of Fiddler, we have our incoming packets that we've already received. So if I were to go to a new site, let's just say Reddit, you can see the requests coming across over here. So let's just go ahead and clear these out and just get a fresh start. So let's just see what we get when we hit play now. As you can see right here, we have some traffic coming across, but there's only one problem at the moment. We cannot edit any of it or read it because it's encrypted with HTTPS. So if we click on Inspector, HTTPS decryption, check the decrypt HTTPS traffic, and then from here all the settings should be good. Hit OK. And before we begin actually inspecting these packets, you're going to have to close out of your browser and reopen it. And that way the Fiddler program can fully plug into our browser and get all the requests. I tried it without closing the browser before and I was having some issues, so just make sure you do that. Alright, now we can see a bunch of packets coming across. Most of them aren't relevant to us, so let me just clear all these out, get a clean slate. So let's go back into the game. So what we're going to be looking for are these hosts, www.messenger.com, and then these URLs that follow it, primarily the web graph. So this is going to be the request sent back up to the server to update our high scores. So those are the ones that we're going to want to be editing. This first one right here is just a request to pull the high score shown below. So we're not going to worry about that. So let's hit play now. And just kind of see how the game updates. So after you make so many shots, you can see here, we got a new packet. Just go ahead and extend this a little bit. Click on JSON. It's the easiest way to view it. And what we're looking at is the payload of the packet, so where all the information is carried. This is all decoded for us, which makes it a lot easier to edit, or it'd be impossible to edit if it wasn't decoded. And we can see player state, which represents what we have unlocked and our score and whatnot, is what we're going to be editing. So you can see high score, ball count, coins. And this is where we can edit the game's local high score and the game's coins, but we can't edit Facebook's high score. I'll show you guys how to do that after we edit the coins. So the first thing we're going to do is set a breakpoint. So BPU, and just type in the host, which will be www.messenger.com. Hit enter. We're gonna go ahead and close out of this game, open a new one. And you can see this red little box right here. Looks like it's kind of over a T as well. It's just showing you that the process or the packet hasn't been sent, it's been stopped. So we can go ahead and look at it. As you can see, there's no high score here yet. So we can just run to completion or hit go, which will run all of them to completion. And as you can see, our high score came up as soon as we let those packets through. So hit play now. And let's just take a view. So we're going to go to up here under Inspector tab. We're going to look at web forms, which is where we'll be editing the information. This first one is not going to be important to us. Nope. See if we could actually make a shot. So we should be getting more coming across. All right, let's let this one through. So we're gonna stop at this one. So let everything else through. Yeah, make sure you're just really looking for these WebGraphQL requests. So we're gonna take a look at that. And we're going to see here, you can't see any JSON data right now, but up in the inspector web forms, we can look at the variables. So here's the player state. Unlocked is just the skins we have unlocked for our basketball. We have our high score, so we can go ahead and just add another 9 onto that. Ball count doesn't really matter. If you feel like it changing, you can. Coins is probably what you're going to want to change. I mean, 2,000 should probably get you all the skins. And after that's set, you should be able just to run to completion. Just go ahead and go forward with everything else. And let's just exit out of the game. So miss a shot. And as you can see right here, we have some more packets coming across. So let's just make sure it didn't overwrite any of the settings we made before. No, it does not, but it does have another packet which will allow us to change the high score for Facebook Messenger. So this one right here, you can see it's formatted differently. There's no player status, it's just score, thread ID, and some other useless stuff that we don't really care about as far as changing the high score. So let's just change the score to let's just say 10,000. Just want to beat my previous high score, and that should be good. Run to completion. As you can see, my new high score is now 10,000. So we can just let all these run through, and we can remove this breakpoint so in the future we don't have to keep on letting everything go through. Just one more. And you do that by typing in, sorry, BPU blank, and then enter. And right down here is just, it's basically a little command line for you to enter any commands you know for Fiddler. And BPU just means break before, and there's a BP after, which means break after you get the packet, but for the most part, you're going to want to break before. So let's close out the game. Our high score updated. Hit play now. And as you can see, our coins didn't update. Well, there's one more thing we have to do, and we just have to clear the cache to make sure everything is pulling from Facebook server and not the local cache. Clear browsing data. All right, so I'm gonna have to log back into Facebook now, but that's fine. Okay, so after clearing the cache, we're gonna go back to make sure everything is changed. you can see our high score still comes up. And we have a local high score of 99,999. But the most important part is this stack of coins over here. So if we wanted to buy a new ball, I think I have them all bought. I guess I could buy this tennis ball. I don't have the original basketball. Oh, what? Alright, so yeah, everything's unlocked. So I don't really need coins anymore. But 2,000 should allow you to buy them all. And that wraps it up for BasketballFRVR. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and learned something. If you want more videos like this, go ahead and leave suggestions down in the comments. And thank you for watching. I appreciate it, guys.